How's it going, guys? In this video I'm going to be talking about Mega Profix by Brad Richardson, and I'm going to be telling you why you should stay away from this program. My name is Lewis, and I actually do know about the trading industry. I know people who have made money with binary options trading, and I also know people who have lost money. And I want to talk to you about why you should stay away from this program, and I'm also going to be giving you some alternatives at the end of this video if you find that this isn't for you. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing I want you to know is that trading binary options is a legitimate deal. You can actually make money with this, but there are a couple of factors that are involved and that you must be aware of. Now, the first thing that I want you to know is that you need a mentor. You need to have somebody that's going to show you and tell you exactly what to do. And these softwares, they don't provide mentors. They just provide you with a piece of software and nothing else, and there's hardly ever any support. Now, the second thing I want you to know is you need to have a strategy, and only a mentor is going to be able to give you that strategy. And what I mean by strategy is a lot of expert day traders, they tend to use like specific kinds of software that helps them make better trading decisions. And without that, you're pretty much left like placing blind trades, and you don't want to be doing that, because if you're going to be doing that, you're going to be losing on a lot of money. And I actually think you have a much better chance of gambling, playing blackjack, than you do at doing binary options trading by placing blind trades. So you need a strategy. The third thing you need is you need to be aware of what indicators are. Now, if you don't know what an indicator is, it's pretty much a piece of software that tells you exactly whether or not the market is going to go up or down. Some examples of these kinds of indicators would come in the form of candlesticks. They also come in the form of Bollinger Bands. They also come in the form of stochastics, and they also come in the form of trends. Now, you need to be aware of these things, and if you don't know how to use them, then you're in trouble, because, like I said before, a lot of expert day traders, they use this piece of software to make better trading decisions. And in order for you to actually make profits, you need a strategy and you need these indicators. So the fourth thing you need to understand is how the market works. How it behaves and how it just works in the real world. Now, let's say, for example, that the United States influences Russia or any other country, and vice versa. Now, if you don't know these things, then you're going to be in trouble, because the market tends to fluctuate depending on how good or how bad a country is doing. Now, let's say that the United States is doing good right now, or bad, doesn't matter. That's going to influence the way how a different country like Russia or Japan might also be doing good or bad. So they tend to be parallel when it comes to the way the market behaves. So the fifth thing I want you to understand is how catastrophes influence the market. Now, bomb threats, explosions, national tragedies, and storms, they all play a big role in how they influence the market. So if you're not aware of these things, then you're going to be in trouble, because at one point you could be placing a trade where you think it might be a sure thing, and then next thing you know, a terrorist attack occurs, and then next thing you know, your trade just automatically just goes down, and there's your money. You might have placed like $1,000 on a specific trade or a specific currency, and all of a sudden it just went down and you just lost money. So you need to be aware of these things. Now, this particular software says that it's going to be placing trades on your behalf. Now, I want you to understand that no software out there is going to be making money for you on autopilot, okay? No software consistently working is going to give you consistent results, okay? It just doesn't happen. If that were the case, then everybody would be doing it, right? So, expert traders do use softwares, but they use it in conjunction with an expert analyst who is actively looking at the way the market behaves. And so you need somebody who's going to be doing that for you, and only a mentor or having a strategist is going to be able to do that for you. Now, this software isn't being honest with you, and I can tell you straight off the bat, the fact that they include what's called a scarcity timer is ridiculous, because if I were to refresh this page like I'm about to do right here, okay, you see that it goes back to 15 minutes, right?
Next few minutes, I'll show you how a poor mistake.
So that's already a red flag, and let me just show you in the testimonial section of this video this person right here, right? She's giving her testimony on how good the software seems to be working for her. But let me tell you straight off the bat that she's not real. She's a paid actor. And I'll show you why. But let me just play a little bit of this video so you guys can see.
Share my experience with Mega Profix. I was definitely really skeptical at first because you never really know like what you're going to get with some of these like work at home type things. But I actually started making money pretty quickly. Their system was really user friendly. So it was pretty comfortable to use, and I actually started to make money really quickly. Now I'm actually able to travel. I've always wanted to do that, so hopefully you're able to check it out and you have some of the same success that I did.
Yeah, hey there.
Yeah, so obviously, and then the other actor's gonna play right now. He's gonna do his thing, but yeah, he's an actor as well. But you can see the first one, the first person. She has her own profile here in Fiverr, which is pretty much an outsourcing website. A lot of internet marketers use this website to outsource any job that they wouldn't be able to do by themselves. So a lot of actors are right here who they get hired to do testimonials, and this is the person right here. Her name is, I guess her profile name is Her Music, and I'll play a little bit of her introductory video on her page.
Hey Fiverr, for you guys only, I'm doing natural selfie style testimonials or reviews. Let me know what you'd like. You can throw on some extras too in case you need anything specific. And hopefully we'll work together soon. Bye.
So there you have it. That's the first actor I'm going to show you. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with them doing this. They're actors. You can't blame them for doing this. So they got to make a living somehow. But in my opinion, I wouldn't be doing this if I was an actor. But anyway. Let me show you the other actor that they have on this page. This person right here, who's also on Fiverr. I'll play a little bit of him.
Hi, I'm Mike. I can't believe I was broke for so long. I picked up the Mega Profix system out of desperation.
So yeah, it's enough of that. And then you can see right here, he has his profile page right here. Same thing, offering testimonial videos.
I'm in a unique position to help you. I'm a professional actor and videographer with...
So there you have it, guys. That's pretty much it. And yeah, these things come out all the time, and I'm just here pretty much to tell you guys that to stay away from programs like this, because they're just pretty much scams. And although they offer the software that they offer is free, technically you're pretty much gonna have to fund your brokerage account with at least the minimum of $250, which is the minimum amount of money that is required to fund a brokerage account. And not only that, you're also going to be spammed with a bunch of phone calls from expert traders, which I'm pretty sure they are expert, but take it from me, I actually used to own one of these softwares. The software name was called Insured Profits, and what ended up happening for me was I pretty much lost $5,000, and it was a very stressful time for me, and I knew what I was getting myself into, but at the time I was very desperate for money, just given the fact what happened with my family. My family was going through a very stressful financial crisis, and I was just struggling to find a way to make money as fast as I could. And I got myself involved with one of these things, and lost money, but I took it as a lesson. I've definitely learned from this experience. So that's it, guys. I finished the review, so if you want to click off, then go ahead and do that. What I want to do now is I actually want to give you some alternatives. So if you're really hell-bent on learning about binary options, then I strongly recommend that you go to an offline school. Either that or go to a financial advisor and get them to advise you on where to go and learn about trading and how to go about doing it. And I actually have a friend of mine who lives in Arizona. I'm not going to say his name, but he actually paid about, I think, $5,000 for a 1-week seminar where he got in front of a group of people who taught him and showed him how to do all this stuff, and he seems to be doing pretty good. But if you guys want to do that, then go ahead. It's very expensive. I wouldn't do it personally. I don't do binary options trading, in my opinion, because it's very stressful. It's almost like gambling, and when your emotions get involved, you start to do pretty stupid things. So yeah. So I finished the review, guys, like I said, and I also wanted to give you a different alternative. I actually make money online, and I do it from the comfort of my own home, and it's provided me the time freedom to do whatever it is I want, and it's something that's much more valuable than the money itself. The fact that I can wake up, sleep in, do whatever I want, travel, and most importantly, spend time with my family is something that I find more meaningful than the money. So if you want to learn how to make money online, I can actually teach you how to do that. So if you're interested, go ahead and click on the link below that I provided in the description. And having said that, I wanted to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you found this information helpful, and I'll see you on the inside. Thanks.